Hello my gorgeous Taurus, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you my gorgeous Taurini, and it's in between the 5th and the 11th of September 2022. At the beginning of the week, I don't know how to say this to you, but it's to do with you having a message first, an information first, which is going to make you aware of some kind of repeated error, something that you have done not that long ago, and this information and message that you're going to become aware of, that you're going to have, it's going to prove to you like some kind of something that you were worrying about already, because your subconscious mind and your intuition was already like kind of guiding you around this particular issue. So a kind of 50% you're going to be surprised, but then a 50% you're like kind of going to be like it's a lot to do with the hope that it's not going to turn out the way it's going to be. So it's all about you becoming aware of some kind of repeated error here, and that in itself, it's also pretty much so to do with you knowing that oh no, something is going to be delayed here because of that repeated error. So this is all going to make you aware that something is going to be delayed that you are waiting for very, very intensely indeed. And what is delayed also, it's preventing you from understanding what you should understand at this moment in time, when it comes to you reaching towards your enlightenment, and also when it comes to you releasing yourself from bondage, releasing yourself from negativity, releasing yourself from the energy that no longer serve you. That in itself is going to make you think, that in itself is going to make you wonder, and you're going to go into this like kind of a deep thinking mode. And this is a good mama, and this moment in time, this is a good thing, because you are going to be kind of like a thinking about like two things. So it's about a couple of choices that you're going to be thinking, but while you're thinking about two choices which are naturally going to really kind of stem out of this situation, you are really primarily going to be facing a rather difficult choice. Okay, one specific difficult choice you're going to be very much so drawn to. So there are going to be two choices that you're certainly going to be thinking about, oh, what I'm going to do next, in order to come out of this situation, in order to go to the next stage of your life, in order to do your next step. Do you know what I mean? And then you're going to be realized out of these two choices, one particular choice is you're going to feel very drawn to, and you're going to find this really difficult. But when you're facing this difficult choice, just remember that you don't want to be controlled. So when you're facing this difficult choice, just remember that you do not want to be controlled. And that in itself is going to be really positive thing to think about and remember, and you will see exactly what I mean once you face this particular situation. This in itself, like just you kind of like understanding and remembering that you don't want to be controlled anymore. You see, this is a lot about you living your life the way you want to live your life, you being a free spirit, but at the same time you facing new stage of your life and feeling stronger, very strongly, and feeling very optimistic about it. When we feel very strongly and when we feel very strong and optimistic about a certain stage of our life that we are facing, which is like a beginning of a new stage, beginning of a new cycle, we are already like kind of give to ourselves this absolutely mind-blowing angelic armor. We protect ourselves with our own way of thinking. We create a very unique and powerful energy. Why? Because we are doing exactly the right thing that we should be doing at this moment in time. And even if 5 million people are doing one particular thing, and your spiritual call, your soul purpose is calling you towards something very specific, then you must absolutely at all costs, my gorgeous Taurini, just literally go for it. And that it's going to lead towards you becoming very, very curious about something, very curious indeed. And just remember, as soon as you become curious, that curiosity is also about to meet an important opportunity. You need to remember that opportunity, when it comes to that opportunity, you just have to have faith that future is bright, because something really big, very big element of your life that you wanted to come through, it's about to start manifesting with this indeed, because this is the beginning of positive changes, my gorgeous Taurinis, that are going to bring actually an end to challenging times, especially things that, especially those things that you have been through over the last couple of years. You've lost yourself just tiny little bit, and now you're about to return home to yourself. Of course that this is an important moment, because it's all about the light at the end of the tunnel becoming rather obvious here indeed. And when I shuffle these tarot cards, my gorgeous Torini, especially when it comes to when it comes to that light at the end of the tunnel, what the light at the end of the tunnel is going to mean to you, where this light at the end of the tunnel is going to be guiding you, what this light at the end of the tunnel is going to do to you, my gorgeous Torini. Oh my lordy lord, it's the beginning of transformation. I've just said to you that one cycle, it's about to come to an end, and it already came to an end when it comes to you, my gorgeous Torini. So this is all about your personal transformation. Very, very important stage for you, trust me. But at the same time, this is a quite strong indication that this week it's not going to be a good week for investments, like a financial investments and things like that. It's a very strong indication the week after this, after the 11th of September. But this week, it's all about planning, and it's all about you following that voice within, and it's all about you testing the water a little bit. So it's not a week for like a financial investment, but after the 11th it's going to be absolutely fine. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, you're going to feel like you've got suddenly completely out of the blue, it's going to feel weird. You're going to feel like, oh my god, that you've got a bit of a lack of ambition. Now this is a key moment here. At around the midweek, the energy is going to be really strange, quite unusual. It's going to feel a bit of like a twilight zone-ish, like a little bit unusual energy indeed. And this is going to reflect on you in such a way where you're going to feel like a lack of ambition. Now, pay attention, because this is important. When you feel like a drained, a little bit like kind of blue, a little bit kind of negative, and this is all going to reflect on your lack of ambition. But what happens is that we kind of start drifting towards so many different dimensions that we need at that moment in time in our life in order to understand our own reflection, okay, and in order to go as deep as we possibly can within ourselves, to kind of put a light on those parts of your life that we need to kind of understand, that were really kind of a long time, that have been a long time in the past, but we didn't resolve them. So this is something you need to pay attention to as well, where you keep on going back, where you keep on feeling drawn when you feel like this. But most importantly, this is a big moment now. When you feel this lack of ambition, you are also going to actually have a really powerful psychic and intuitive message. So you see how interesting things are actually going to turn out for you. You're going to have a very intuitive, powerful, psychic, intuitive message. And what is this message going to make you aware? Well, let me tell you, this message is going to make you aware that you need to do, you're like at such a powerful stage here, and it's to do with like you've almost done. It's to do with the final push. So this psychic and intuitive message is going to make you aware that you're almost done with a very much so burdenish, very burdenish part of your life, and you're almost done. So it's all about, it's all about this final push, and this is the energy that you need, that you're going to find absolutely mind-blowing at this moment in time. Because when it comes to especially when it comes to you understanding and realizing like, oh my god, this is to do with a new chapter in your life. So as soon as you become aware of this almost done final push, this intuitive message that you're gonna have, you will know where you need to go, you will know what you need to do, and most importantly, you will understand that you are on the right path indeed. And also at the same time, when it comes to a new chapter in your life, you need to understand that this is to do with a new start. The midweek, it's really going to provide you with a realization like, oh my god, it's to do with a new start right in front of you, right ahead of you. But you have to trust yourself. You need to push all those negativities aside, all those fears aside. Now you have to be strong, my gorgeous Torini, because this strength also at the same time, look at this, It's just going to, this strength that you're going to have, it's also at the same time not only going to make you even more powerful, but it's also going to like really, it's going to give you these spiritual wings. It's going to provide you with an important spiritual key. The spiritual key that I'm talking about, it's about to unlock door for you that you've been waiting for a long time, but at the same time it is going to lead towards one of the greatest accomplishments of your life. Okay, important. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Taurinis, there is like a really kind of brilliant idea that you're going to have, and this idea, it's going to make you feel instantly active. You will know what this is, come on. It's going to make you feel instantly active. It's going to make you feel determined, and it's also to do a lot with things that you're experienced about, but at the same time it's to do with your practical knowledge, and it's also to do with the fact that you are going to have a really important conversation after that moment in time, and this is going to lead towards a wise investment. You realizing exactly what do you need to do in order to make one of the most powerful investments of your life. And this in itself, by the end of the week, is all leading towards a resolution of an absolutely ongoing problem that was draining your energy over the last 4 months in particular. So it's all about that important conclusion, and the conclusion is to follow your own good advice, my gorgeous Taurini. You have to trust yourself, because you are the only one who knows what is the best for you. So this is that conclusion, and this is immediately going to bring such a wonderful energy into your life in terms of the actual healing, because it's to do with a satisfactory result, which is actually going to surprise you in the best possible way. But then at the same time, it's about the compromise that you're going to become aware of, and there is something that is going to happen at around the time you have a compromise, my gorgeous Taurini, because something is going to inspire you like there is no tomorrow. And once you're inspired, also this is there you go, this is also again going to provide you with another key, another door. It's about to be open for you, and this door, it's my goodness, Ace of Cups. I mean, this is absolutely brilliant. This is going to help you with every single kind of part of your life, in terms of your own emotions, in terms of you feeling really excited, in terms of you feeling really great, in terms of you feeling the energy that you haven't felt in a long time. There's so many elements of your life that are going to be like kind of, especially when it comes to the immediate future, that you will become aware of, that you're going to become a part of, and so much it's going to be unknown. Before, this would put you off, but then again, because now the new stages are coming in, the new dimension, you're entering new dimensions, and this naturally, you just live and learn how you step into them. You just learn naturally, and this is the best. This is an absolutely the most remarkable knowledge that we can actually get and gain at a time, at such a time when we are kind of like a part of this very interesting energy and vibration. So this is going to lead towards an absolutely fantastic time, my gorgeous Taurini, because I can see that this is going to change like every single aspect of your life, not only when it comes to your success and your finances, but also a lot when it comes to people in your life. Something is going to happen here, and you are going to feel a very strong need to reconnect with people in your life who mean to you the most, people who you haven't seen for a while. Suddenly a lot is going to be on your mind, and that, my gorgeous Taurini, is exactly what you need to do, because once you reconnect with one specific person as well, you're going to become aware of someone. It's like really going to be standing out. Suddenly you will want to reconnect with someone specific, someone very specific in your life, and this is not just out of the blue. No, baby, no. This is like a lot to do with that specific person who you're gonna have on your mind quite a lot above everyone else in terms of reconnection, is having an absolutely mind-blowing message, information for you, which is going to clear so much, but it's also going to give you another interesting idea. Okay, my gorgeous Taurini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.